All right, I wanted to go over, kind of some basics on how to use the page builder. So I'll start off by editing an existing page. So let's go ahead and go to our contact page and start editing it. So if you have a page that you want to edit, you can scroll to it and click on Edit with Elementor. If that button isn't there, where you're in the dashboard, like this, if you looked up your pages under pages, just click on the big blue Edit with Elementor button. Either way, it gets you to the page builder. And the page builder is pretty cool because it's all front end. You can see your edits and make them live. So it's pretty cool. So as I mentioned, it's pretty simple. You can just scroll over the elements, and you'll see these various pencil icons and all that kind of stuff. So you can edit like whole rows or columns, for instance, or headings, and you can just click on items and you'll see the options pop up in the side. So easily adjust headings, images, etc. And you'll have a list of options. You can do all sorts of alignment. If you want to adjust things for the tablet layout or the iPhone layout or mobile, you can click on these little icons, which is really handy. It's definitely the best page builder for responsive styling. And each option also has a style tab, which gives you even more control. So you can do cool things like easily adjust colors, easily adjust the font size, the font type, all sorts of cool stuff like that, and whatnot for all the elements like that. So let's also edit. Let's go ahead and click on the map and edit the map. So if you want, you can add more items to the map, or you can edit existing ones. You can edit the address, what text shows up, even the little icon. And then you can click on options if you want your map to be taller or shorter, if you want the zoom to be higher, Yeah, so that kind of covers the basics on the page builder. So once you're done, you can either click save, or you can just view the page and close the previous page builder, and it'll revert back to it won't save any changes. So let's go ahead and also let's create a new page and start from scratch. So let's go ahead and add a new page, and we'll call this page builder example. Publish it, and before I begin, let me close these little things up here. But before I start, if you scroll down, you'll see tons of options, and this is where you would add a subtitle, a custom background image, sidebar, and even more. So you can play around with those options as well. But for the page builder, we just click the blue Edit with Elementor. It'll pop it open. And let's go ahead and start by adding a new section. And let's add 2 columns. We'll place an image on one and text on the right. So you'll see right here, these are all the different elements you can choose to build your site with. So for instance, let's add a heading on that side, and then let's add an image on the other one. So we'll add an image, and you just drag it into the section you want. And let's go and just click a sample image real quick, right there. And so that's kind of how you can start building things, and you can add more text, and you can drag and drop and reorder elements, etc. And so I also wanted to go over some of these, like the row backgrounds. So let's go and add a background to this area that we created. So if we do that, if we want to do that, we can click on the main section, which is this. You can see it highlights around for what section we're editing. And let's go ahead and go to Style, and let's add a background. And we'll add a dark background so it's really easy for you to see in the video. And if you go to Layout, if you want it to stretch the entire width, just click on Stretch, and that'll stretch the width. And if you want to, add in some padding above and below, you can do so like that. And you can kind of see how we're playing with the different layout If you want to get rid of that, that spacing up there, you can just close it up like so. And so you can see you have tons of control over your content. And you can click Save when you're done. So I just kind of wanted to go over the basics of kind of get you started. And the sky is really the limit on the control that you have.